character like Don Giovanni, you have to wonder what's made him that way. You know, is he literally just a womanizer? Does he just love that life, or
Does he
is
need
he?
it? Yeah,
I'm
quite curious
he
about
does need
his
therapy.
childhood. I'm quite curious about
Yes.
his childhood. What parents? You know?
Maybe that's the sequel. Don Giovanni goes to therapy.
Yeah. Maybe there should be a prequel.
Yeah.
Somebody needs to write the prequel.
Zerlina is a peasant girl, I guess, for want of a better word. She's definitely not as high class as either of your two
because
characters.
we have a Don.
You've got Donna, I'm just
yeah.
Zerlina. At the beginning of the opera, we see her about to get married to Mazzetto. They're in the middle of this celebration, and Don Giovanni comes in and kind of sets his sights on her. At which point, I think a different kind of aspect of her character comes through, and it's much more of a opportunistic one. She might be willing to kind of maybe cause a bit of heartbreak if it meant that she could get out of her kind of lowered status, if it would mean that she could have a bit more agency. I don't know if she actually finds it in the end. Possibly she realizes that actually just being with a good man is better than being with a nasty one and having more status. Yeah.
I mean, in the beginning, Donna Anna is assaulted by Don Giovanni, and she discovered Don Giovanni actually killed her father. It's lots of tragedy and sadness in her, but she's such a strong woman, and she wants to revenge and kind of support from her fiancé Don Ottavio.
Elvira is, from the beginning, led to believe that she is the wife of Don Giovanni, as far as she's concerned. She spent a blissful 3 days with him in Burgos, and then he disappeared. So she's come to Venice in this production to find him and confront him and bring him back, basically. And discovers that he's not the man that she thought he was. And he's a serial womanizer, and she's just one of the very, very many notches on his belt. She, I think, is so often portrayed as this psycho bunny boiler.
Angry.
Yeah. The scenes around her are quite comic, I think, and the audience probably will laugh at every time they enter, going, no, you're not having her, and you're not having her. But for her, it's very real. So I think it's more interesting to play it straight.
If it was like 10 Things I Hate About You, Part 2, I think it would probably be, well, just seeing everyone's life. Like, I personally don't know whether Mazzetto would turn out to be a good egg at the end either. I think he's got good intentions, but definitely he's got some anger problems, so I don't know whether...
Or even Zerlina.
Yeah, even Zerlina. She's a bit of a chancer. So I don't know whether she'd say, okay, well, I've had enough of this. I'm going to try again with someone else. Yeah. What would happen with Donna Anna and Don Ottavio?
They were all the time like this, I think.
Yeah.
The relationship is quite very strange. You know, she's very dominant, and she's... Don Ottavio is always like begging her love, and I never give some attention. You know, don't do it now. You know, and now this is revenge time. And
Marry me, but in a couple years. Just give me another year. What about you? What about
Elvira? Well, she says she's going to become a nun, so perhaps that would be the fate.
maybe on the way you might see someone.
I would hope that she would not go down that path, but I feel like she will never love again. Or perhaps that's what she feels anyway. She could never love again, and therefore she will devote her life to God.
If it was these characters today, I mean, I do think that while maybe not immediate friends, like for their own reasons, I do think that we would be friends at the end, because the archetype of man that Don Giovanni has always existed and will always exist, I think, unless there's a huge change in kind of the way that we view masculinity and all of that. And therefore, actually, then the ways that women defend themselves and help themselves to exist in that world, they still exist as well.
I think we would have sympathy and empathy for each other for that reason. And then hopefully move on and go on to have relationships with nice, healthy men.
Normal relationships with normal people.
You are going to convent.
At the end.
We'll visit you.
Yeah.